This video contains content that may be confronting.
Let's bring you up to speed with the latest developments and how events have unfolded in the past 16 hours or so. Police were called to Bondi Beach around 6:45 p.m. last night after multiple reports of active shooters. Two men were firing into crowds of people celebrating the start of Hanukkah at a park in North Bondi.
Over 1,000 members of the Jewish community had gathered for the Hanukkah by the Sea event. It began at 5 p.m. with Bondi Park playground filled with families.
Footage from bystanders captured the attack unfolding, with the gunman specifically targeting those who were at that Hanukkah gathering. New South Wales police officers exchanged fire with the gunman, with two officers being shot.
Thousands of people ran for their lives when the firing began, some taking shelter in nearby restaurants, bars and cafes. Witnesses describe initially mistaking the gunshots for fireworks before running to safety.
Got my flip-flops, was ready to catch my bus, and then I started hearing the shots. But at the time we just thought it was like firework or something, or maybe part of the festival that was happening. Then maybe after 6, 7 shots, we thought, okay, this is weird. And then someone started running and we all panicked and started running as well. So we left everything behind, like flip-flops, everything. We just ran to the hill.
I look two men, mini sniper. He say in the pond white and bomb, 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 everything, every man, bomb, bomb. I look this, me, and one moment the man in the gun, he say me, this, me, I go before the car, yes.
He aimed at you?
Moi. There is one car, I say this, I'm cashed. I listen, boom, boom, I cashed.
Now, video from the scene captured the moment a member of the public disarmed one of the shooters, wrestling a shotgun out of the hands of one of the attackers in an act the Premier of New South Wales says saved lives.
The gunmen, who were a father and son, killed at least 15 people. A 10-year-old girl is among the deceased. 42 people, including 4 children, were taken to hospitals. 7 remain in a critical condition, with 4 critical but stable. Police say their ages range from 10 to 87 years old.
One of the shooters, 24-year-old Naveed Akram, remains in hospital under police guard in a critical but stable condition. His 50-year-old father, Sajid Akram, has been named as the second gunman. He was shot dead by police. Authorities have confirmed he was a licensed gun owner who owned 6 firearms. A suspected explosive device was removed by authorities from one of the shooter's cars. They say the motive behind the attacks remains under investigation.
That's all part of the investigation. As I just said before, I'd rather not comment on that right at the moment. Obviously, we will look at the motives behind this attack, and I think that's really important as part of the investigation. Our investigation will be thorough and we will be happy to provide further information. We want to get to the bottom of this. We want to understand the motives behind it, and we certainly want to understand the actions that have happened. I cannot give a running commentary on the investigation. I want to give the investigators time to work through this properly.
Is there anything you can tell us about ideology?
At this stage, no, I won't comment on that. We'll continue to work through that. That is part of the investigation to understand the motives behind it.
This morning, government officials, including the Prime Minister, expressed their solidarity with the Jewish community and reiterated calls for calm and compassion.
What we saw yesterday was an act of pure evil, an act of anti-Semitism, an act of terrorism on our shores in an iconic Australian location, Bondi Beach, that is associated with joy, associated with families gathering, associated with celebrations, and it is forever tarnished by what has occurred last evening. This was an attack deliberately targeted at the Jewish community on the first day of Hanukkah, which of course should be a joyous celebration, and the Jewish community are hurting today. Today, all Australians wrap our arms around them and say, we stand with you. My government will continue to stand with Jewish Australians and continue to stand to stamp out anti-Semitism in all of its forms. We have taken strong action. We'll continue to work with the community This morning I've already had a discussion with the anti-Semitism envoy, the first one ever appointed in Australia, Gillian Siegel. Last night I spoke with Peter Wertheim and other leaders of the Jewish community. We'll continue to work with them because this is a time where all Australians need to wrap our arms around Jewish Australians. So we stand with them, we stand against anti-Semitism, we will do whatever is necessary to stamp it out. Anti-Semitism is a scourge. It's been around for a long period of time. We need to do whatever we can to stamp it out. We will look at whatever is necessary, whatever comes out of this investigation, if there is any action required in terms of legislative response.
This attack was designed to target Sydney's Jewish community on the first day of Hanukkah. What should have been a night of peace and joy celebrated in that community with families and supporters has been shattered by this horrifying, evil attack. Our heart bleeds for Australia's Jewish community tonight. I can only imagine the pain that they're feeling right now to see their loved ones killed as they celebrate this ancient holiday. It's a responsibility of all Australians to wrap their arms around Australia's Jewish community and help them get through this incredibly difficult period.
New South Wales Premier Chris Minns there. And so with that, a joint counter-terrorism investigation has been launched. It's been called Operation Arques. Bondi Beach and surrounding roads remain closed this morning. Police say they are not seeking any further suspects, and anyone with information about this incident is being urged to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. And if you or anyone you know needs support, there is help available through Grief Line at 1300 845 745, Kids Helpline at 1800 551 800, Lifeline at 13 11 14, or there are some excellent resources too on the Headspace website as well.